What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel of Samuel R. Worley Ministries. This is Momentum Mondays. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, first of all, thank you for taking your time to come to our YouTube channel and check out the content. If you could do me a quick favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to turn on those bell notifications to make sure you're updated every time we upload. We're getting into, again, Momentum Mondays. This is just a time of inspiration, of encouragement to you. Hope your day, your life, your week will be well through this message. And I believe that God has something to say to us today. What I want to talk about today, the subject, keep fighting. Keep fighting. We know that the Bible tells us in Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12 that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So our fight is not with our fellow brother. Our fight is not with people we run into every day that may agitate us or irritate us. That's not where our fight is. Our fight is not in the world. Our fight is not against people. Our fight is against flesh and blood. It is against things that are unseen in the spiritual world. We are not fighting against people. We are not fighting against people's attitudes and how they treat us. We are fighting in the realm of the spirit. When we understand that, Paul also encouraged us to put on the whole armor of God, that we may be able to withstand the wiles of the devil. So our fight, again, is not in words. It's not in, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get revenge on you. I don't like you. Our fight is in prayer. Our fight is in studying the word of God, that we may become equipped and we be not ignorant of Satan and his devices. Our fight is where we can commune with God and talk to him and get strategy for our lives, get strategy for our families, get strategy for our churches, for our world, because we have a nation that is not peaceful. We have a nation that is so in an uproar and has an attitude, and people are so sensitive right now, and everything seems like it's going crazy. But this is the greatest time for us to get on our knees and call unto God. This is the greatest time for us to walk the streets and pray like never before. This is the greatest time for the church to arise and be the bride of Christ that we are called to be. We are not called to fold in this hour. We are not called, or we do not have a mandate on our life in this hour where we can fold and look for the answer from somebody else. For the whole world is waiting for the manifestation of the sons of God. And beloved, now are we the sons of God, and it does not yet appear what we shall be, but we know when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. So we have to keep fighting. For the weapons of our warfare, they are not carnal, but they are mighty through God, through the pulling down of strongholds, the casting down of imaginations, and every evil and wicked thought, bringing it into the captivity of Christ. We must fight the good fight that has been set before us. We must fight as Joshua did in the Old Testament. We must fight as Elijah did on Mount Carmel. We must fight as Moses did when he parted the Red Sea through the miracle of the power of God. We must fight like Paul fought. He said, I earnestly contend for the faith. We must fight and pick up the weapons of our warfare. It's not gossip. It's not backbiting. It's not lying. It's not cheating. It's not revenge. Our weapons are praise. Our weapons are worship. Our weapons are prayer. Our weapons are studying. Our weapons are fasting. These are the weapons we use as weapons of mass destruction against the enemy. So we must always remember our fight is in the spirit. Our fight is not against flesh and blood. It's not against the things that we see. For the things that are seen, they are temporal, but the things that are unseen, they are eternal. So we must remember, not just now, not just as a churchy saying, but we are the children of God. And it is up to us to make change. It is up to us to pray like never before. It is up to us to get on our face. It is up to us not to quit, to keep pressing, to keep going. We must keep fighting. Social injustice is happening. The pandemic is happening. The president is saying all type of stuff. We must keep fighting. We are not fighting for a corruptible crown, but we are fighting for a crown that is incorruptible. If we fight, if we strive, if we walk the narrow path, we will receive a crown. But if we give up, what chance does the world have? If we throw in the towel, what chance does the world have? The answer to the problems of the world is Jesus Christ and Him crucified. So I'm encouraging you today, keep fighting the good fight of faith. Don't fight dirty. Don't fight unclean. Don't fight the good fight of faith. This has been Pastor Samuel Worley from Samuel Worley Ministries. This is your Momentum Monday. Thank you for watching. Be blessed.